So Vincent takes you in. You see the chapel, and he takes you up a set of steps, a small little windy steps, and at the top there's this, I don't know, like loft that overlooks the chapel. And there you see Strahd standing up, moving to the end. See where it overlooks it right there. Yeah, this like there. He's just looking at the glass mural of, it's definitely like the Morning Lord and a bunch of other stuff and rays of a happier time. And Vincent brings you up. With your passive, since you're so close to Vincent and walked for so long, you'll notice that he's pale and unhappy looking. Strahd's back to you. He's just looking out towards the big mural.
Iron 11 on the inside for Vincent.
Vincent looks sick. That's the easiest way I can put it. So
does it look as if there's anything I can do to help him?
Maybe it looks more like diseased. Would be probably the term I would say that it is.
Well, that's something greater restoration can fix, isn't it?
Yeah, like logically speaking, if he's got some type of illness or something, that might be able to help some. Or he could be cursed. One of the two.
Greater restoration fixes that too, does it not?
I think so. Yeah, greater does.
Charm, petrified a curse, including the target's attunement to a cursed item, any reduction to the target's health or maximum hit points, and exhaustion.
Okay. Yeah. So it's like.
So I cast. Greater restoration.
Okay. He definitely, his, lack of better terms, HP was definitely really low, and it sort of revives him a little bit. He still stays pale, and looks, and he just feels a little. You can tell he feels a little bit better, and he speaks softly towards you and says, "Thanks. I won't forget your kindness." So he goes, Lord Strahd, the short one's here. Sir Dink has returned from your mission. So Strahd keeps your back, and he has a glass of something. So as he continues to look at this mural.
Strahd, I told Char what you said. And he asked to have the piece in the courtyard, the piece of Shar in the courtyard. And he says if you give him the piece, he'll take the piece and walk away peacefully.
It's a fine work there, bronze tongue person. So you
he
feel
said that he wanted to meet you in the courtyard then.
Well, I look forward to seeing him possibly too. But Sir Dane, how do you feel after speaking to your friend?
Troubled.
He's like,
if you want the truth.
As you should be troubled. Did you know your friend has succumbed to something more evil than Shar?
I suspect it has something to do with that staff that he carries.
Oh. So how perceptive of you, Bard. So I look forward to your ballad of what you suspect. It said, did you know that staff has imbued him with an ancient spirit?
Evil, no doubt.
So, evil gives evil a bad name, this spirit. So, he's been infected by the spirit of Null. So, have you perchance heard of stories of Bahamut and Tiamat?
That would most likely be a no with a nod.
So they were great dragons. So great dragons. Some might even call them gods themselves. So we don't have much use for powerful dragons here.
Is Null N-U-L-L?
Yeah, N-U-L-L.
Yeah.
He said, but for a favor, I use this place to trap Null.
You seem to trap a lot of stuff here.
It's like,
Are these your play toys?
I was able to trap Null here in exchange with a favor for a certain person. That it's not really much of a concern. Just know that Null was in good, safe hands here, because there was a legend about a dragon finding Null and harnessing Null's power somewhere out in the worlds that people come visit here, and they thought, what better place to put this dragon than a place that has no dragons?
So basically what you're saying is 500 years ago Char found the dragon, and because you said a dragon found this dragon, so...
Or maybe more like a few days ago. That Char has found the hiding place. What better protector of a dragon than wolves? So, and your friend has become Null itself.
Null himself.
Or at least that's what will happen to him. If you don't kill him, he will become Null. And it's like, sadly, there's not much you can do about it. But,
well, why don't you let me take Char's piece to him? And then, why don't you see if I can remove that from him? Is that the only way to get rid of the darkness out of him? Is to kill him? Or is there other ways?
well, we must kill him and trap him here.
Oh, trap him here?
Because...
That's a dirty 20 on insight.
So it took us trapping Null here before. It's like we must trap him and Char in that staff again by his death.
Okay, I rolled a dirty 20 on the inside on that. So.
It was just, it's like you don't sense any lie. So he's just, like I said, he's just talking. He's like,
because there's got to be some way I can save my friend besides trapping him here.
he says, he turns around. He says, "Take it from me. Sometimes friends and family
are all I have.
So must to be free must perish." And he drinks. And looks you dead in the face as he says, like, must perish, no matter the cost. He says, "You are free to leave the castle if you wish. I will put the Shar piece in the courtyard at the designated time. But understand, if he leaves here with Null, it's not my world that will burn." So he sits down at the chairs and just sits there and drinks. He said, if you love him, you must end him. So Vincent points towards the steps going down.
That was a crit on inside of that.
Well, Strahd seems to believe what he said. It's like he's very passionate about what he said.
Yeah, he believes it, but I think I know something different. Vincent, do you care to give us a moment on?
Vincent looks over at Strahd, and so he looks and he says, go make sure our other guests are okay. It's like, we'll be going on a field trip soon. And Vincent sort of bows his head and walks off, so we can move Vincent off the board.
That's him.
Yeah, that's him.
Like,
Just take it
right here?
Take it. Or, yeah, I'll just take notes wherever. So it says, for such a little man, as I've been told, you sure,
And mouthy?
so have a big mouth.
It's not as big as some others I've seen.
I guess someone has to have something big on such a minuscule figure.
Yeah, I definitely don't have something else well endowed. I mean, I'm tiny for a reason.
So what do you wish to speak about?
Your family. You've mentioned them several times. And yet you won't talk about them. That has to be painful.
You know, why dwell on the past?
Because sometimes the past brings light to the future.
He says, I have no family left, and I definitely will not have family into the future.
No. But still. I mean, talking about them can bring a little bit of comfort back.
And he turns around, he said, the only thing that interests me when it comes to family is blood. You know, everyone always says that, oh, blood is thicker than water. But you know what? I know that to be completely true. You know, the blood that courses through your veins and the blood that flows into me and out to those that I make. He says, wouldn't you like the power to save your family?
You didn't take it. You didn't save them.
It's like, I saved them from eternal torment, my curse. So, wouldn't you like to save your friend from his curse? They're your family, right? I have no family left to save.
You said curse. Your curse. So what exactly did your curse do to you, Straw?
Straw's like, now speak freely. Don't speak in riddles.
I'm
to me.
not. I'm asking a question. Exactly what happened to get you cursed?
So you see the results of my curse.
I see the results of it, but I want to hear it from your own mouth. What caused you to get cursed? I have a good guess as to what caused it.
The most foolish of emotions. Love.
So
The most pointless, because love is gone before you know it. So
is that why your love is running around the castle?
So
Is that why your love is in Barovia?
yeah, love is what they can give you.
Is that why your love is the mist?
It's like, I do not love the mist.
Strahd, if I had to guess, your love is everywhere. Just to haunt you.
If I had love, true love, none of this would have ever happened.
You just sat there and talked about at the dinner that your new love was the Lady of the Mist.
Love. I think my definition of love and your definition of love are very different. My love is servitude and trade. I think that you're the one that says that you're into love without lust. I am in my idea of love is obedience.
It didn't used to be.
And all of you all are basically like children led astray that don't know any better. I know better. Happiness leads to more unhappy. If you never knew happiness to begin with, you will never know unhappiness truly. You will just exist and move forward and look for things what to do next. You look for fulfillment by just doing. No emotion, just necessity. I need to farm. I need to fish so I can eat, so that I can get up and sleep, and then I can do it again the next day to have another day. It's like they procreate just because someone else has to keep going. It's like love is a made-up emotion.
No, it's real. Definitely real.
Oh, it's real, all right. It is the most evil of the emotions. It is the one that gives hope, which is the most selfish emotion. You hope I do this. You hope that you'll save Char. You hope that you will save Maeve. You hope that you will save your friends, and you hope that you will get back. But hope doesn't make you step forward.
I'm standing in front of you right now. What's it all?
That's awful funny. Your task, these are steps to me and not steps towards the thing you hope to succeed, right? You hope to stop Char, but then you hope that you don't have to do anything bad. You hope that you can convince him. You hope that everything will be okay. But what are you going to do to make this hope a reality? I abandoned hope and made things happen, and I have to endure with my choices. What will you do when you have to endure with the choices?
I guess you'll find out as soon as it happens.
Oh. So, well, I look forward to you actually making a choice, the hard one, when time comes. And it's like, and I will be watching, and I will raise my glass to you when you make a decision. The very harsh decision. He pulls out something. It's a long, slender box. It's a little bit bigger than this. And he says, when you wish to end Char, what's in this can do it. So he lays it on the table right there, and he starts walking away. So when it goes down the steps, so the little box is there.
Okay.
So do you do anything with the box?
What's that?
Well, I'm saying
Look.
you come up and you just open it up, and there's a little dagger. It has a dragon head on the pommel. It's through. So it has like almost like dragon wings through, and then this very short black blade. It's like 4 inches or so. I assume that you just picked up the thing. You didn't actually grab it.
I didn't touch it. I'm not touching it.
Yeah, I figured you didn't grab it.
No.
So, but it's in that little box.
I'll put the lid back on.
Okay.
Do I sense any magic coming off of it before I close the door?
You sense something very, very strong there, but it's way outside your wheelhouse.
That's what I thought.
It's like way outside your wheelhouse. But you know, using your insight and stuff like that, like Char wasn't lying to, or Strahd was not lying to you. He feels that would in Char.
I'm sure it would. I'm sure it has enough magic in it to end everybody here.
I don't know. But yes, it's a very short dagger. So, do you leave it on the table or do you take the
I leave it on the table.
okay. So you walk off.
Strahd left, so.
Yeah, Strahd left.
So is there anything else in this area?
There's some, you can see where he stood. Like I said, at this point you look at, he's looking at this big mural. It's in there. It's cracked and broken. You know, looks like there's a tomb down there. Oh, the chapel. It was decorated for a wedding.
So I walk up to it.
So you go downstairs and actually, because it's like a balcony, so you go down.
So I mean, I see the mural. I see.
Yeah, it's like it's big. It actually shows like the castle and the sun rising with Morning Lord, and it's like the light is touching the castle, and there's the mural of Bavaria's city and stuff like that down on the bottom.
And you said all of this is broken.
There's cracks and pieces of but think of it as like a mosaic. There's just a ton of little glass pieces that have been formed with colors and stuff through there. A lot of it's broken.
And I go through and I start mending it all.
Start mending. That will take a little while, but
No, I figure.
so okay. Go through, and while you're mending it, Vincent comes up and takes the little box that Strahd had left and put it in his pouch, and walks deep into the castle.